Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're all having a magical day, and thank you so much for taking the time. My name is Hello Good Game, pleased to be your host within this Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video, showcasing a new Mythic rank post-ban meta deck, Aura Farming, Orzhov, White and Black, aggro. Very quick, very effective, and something that I think is actually rotation proof. Wilds of Eldraine is going to stay post September, and the majority of this deck is from Eldraine, right? We have, instead of Calyx, Eriette of the Charmed Apple, right? Kind of holding the deck together, still using the bannable Sheltered by Ghosts, and of course the Optimistic Scavenger, Ethereal Armor, and it's all here with the Aura package, right? So we're going to break down that deck list in depth, talk about all the strategies and synergies held within, to give you a deeper understanding of how to pilot the deck effectively. Furthermore, demonstrating all of this within our Mythic ranked gameplay footage against the best decks and players in game. And of course, we will conclude with our channel news and wrap up thoughts. If you want to help out, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, just kick back, relax, and enjoy. So, as I was mentioning, Eriette of the Charmed Apple for 3 is a 2/4. Each creature that's enchanted by an aura you control can't attack you or planeswalkers you control, which is pretty decent. We should remember this. And at the beginning of each end step, your opponent's going to lose X life, and you'll gain X life, where X is the number of auras you control. So we can attach to them, if we wanted, the Infection for 2. Sorry, that's the wrong card. No, it's not. When this aura enters, target player sacrifices a creature of their choice other than the enchanted creature, and then whenever the enchanted creature is dealt damage, destroy it. So you could enchant their creature, which would trigger Eriette's first ability, as well as having them sacrifice another creature that they control. If they don't have another creature, that's okay, because we can still enchant our own creature, which is pretty decent. We don't mind. And if we're taking damage, that's fine, because we utilize First Strike. We have evasion through flying, so it shouldn't necessarily be a problem, but remember it. But this is really good removal for us, right? And moving on, we can go in with that early 1-drop, the Optimistic Scavenger. Whenever you play an enchantment, put a +1/+1 counter on a target creature, which is great through that Eerie. And those counters can go wherever. Typically, we like to power up one creature and just hit for 20 damage if we can. The armor is going to exemplify that for us best. Enchant creature, it gets +1/+1 for each enchantment that you control and has First Strike, which is great. And then just stacking as many enchantments as we can. The evasion through flying, through Feather of Flight for 2, gets +1/+0 and has flying. You draw a card as well. It does have flash, which is pretty decent. And yeah, so that's going to be the name of the game. Getting, Big Fatty in play, getting Eriette in play. Maybe Eriette is the Big Fatty, right? I don't know. That's going to be okay. Deal as much damage as you can. An alternative 1-drop, which is nice, will be the Hexmage. And this actually makes a enchantment when it enters, which is pretty decent. You can throw that on the Scavenger because its base power and toughness is 1 already. So that's not bad. And then you get to keep that 3/2, which I really like. Also, the Vendor here for one of our creatures. You can pay 1 at the beginning of your combat to make a Sorcerer Roll token, equipping to a creature. +1/+1, and has whenever it attacks Scry 1, which is nice. So this can make sure that we're continuing to bring enchantments into play for the Scavenger, and also Eriette as well, right? And then it's a lot of interaction, protection, control, if you will. So the rescue will be protection, +1/+1 hexproof on a creature we control. It does have flash, which is nice. Dead after all. If it dies, return it with a Wicked Roll attached to it. So this is kind of like we like to sometimes put all of our enchantments on one creature, protect it with a rescue, and then leave another high value like Eriette unenchanted. So they're going to remove her. She's still really good as that engine, right? Gaining and dealing damage equal to auras, but not dead after all is just going to bring her right back with 1 attached to her. So that's, kind of what we're doing there. The Fungal Fortitude, +2/+0 on a creature with flash. And if it dies, return it to the battlefield, tapped under its owner's control. Similar to Not Dead After All, just a little bit cheaper, right? We don't always have protection. There's no ward in this variant other than the Sheltered by Ghosts. Lifelink, +1/+0, ward 2. as long as it remains in play, exile non-land permanent they control. So obviously the best card ever. We do have some ward, but it's not like the Toadstool. And then you play the Ghost on top of the Toadstool. Now you've got ward 4. They're never going to touch that card. They're going to remove your creatures, so you're probably going to have to bring them back. Sometimes you want to spread your auras so they can't remove the whole stack if you don't have protection, right? If you do have protection, then you can kind of concentrate it a little bit more. Keep that in mind, right? So protection strictly goes on the armor flight stack, and then the Dead After All, the Fungal Fortitude, goes, across the board, and we kind of spread it out a little bit more. We like to leave Eriette unattached if we can, at least from the bulk of the goodness, so she can be protected at instant speed and just come back and continue to remain in play. The rest of it, these are kind of the creatures that we will ideally power up with our turbo stack, if you will. Whichever one you have in play, go for it, right? And then remove their creatures as you see fit. Keep in mind, you can put this on their creature, you can put it on your creature. Sometimes I like to put it on mine to just stack those auras, because, again, Eriette wants to have as many of those as we can. And at the end of the day, if we can deal some early game damage, then we get Eriette in play and can just chip away at them, that's fine. It makes it so we don't necessarily have to rely on a massive Ethereal Armor hit, which still happens more than not, but, combining them has been really nice. So that's the deck list. Kind of like a rotation-proof version of the auras, because Calyx does leave, Audacity does leave, and, that basically kills it for green in that deck. So, where do we go from there? Well, I think we add black for Eriette and the roll mechanic. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, kick back, relax, and enjoy today's gameplay. Going first, just like every winner does, with a 1-drop. And great land. Like, look at this land. Beautiful. How could you lose? Make sure you know which black card you have. I know we were using green before. It's quite different. But there's 2 black 2-drops that are important. Oh, yeah. Get rid of that. Sorry, you will not be ramping today. Might even go Vendor. Chocobo? I hope you miss a land drop. No. That's a good land drop, too. I see you. Mono green landfall. This is a good deck. Oh, you guys want me up here, don't you? Portal out. Black source. I like putting it here because we're already a 1-1. Push to 3. Do we want a creature or just a big hit? I think we want a big hit. Green's pretty strong, so we have to go quickly. And then that way we have another aura out for Eriette already, because unless we get our full other land, that's not going to work, right? Because we have to pay 1 to make it, as well as play her for 3. So we would need that 4th land. Pretty bright out today, dang. I'm blind. I would put my sunglasses on, but then I can't read any of the cards, which I don't do anyways. You guys know this, but... Okay, big old land in play. Okay, just a regular land. But it could still be a fight spell, which I'm ultra worried about. Please do not do this to me. Okay, okay. It's not the right card. Vendor in. What's a token anyways? I might even just Hexmage for an additional block. And we want to stack them. I'm going to put it on the vendor. Keep pushing myself up. They can only deal 6 damage here. They don't trade. They could take it. You know, it's only got that 5 toughness. Just getting the 1/1 instead. They don't want to lose that already powered Chocobo. Oh, this is good. As long as there's no trample, though. If they overextend on an attack, we can slam in. It's really the threat in this deck I find to be the Hydra that has trample. Mosswood Hydra. It's so good. Specifically with Traveling Chocobos. Ugh. You will get sick. All right, there's 4. That puts them on a clock, right? I have 21. They have 8. Top decking a Sheltered by Ghosts off the top, right? Oh, naturally, as one does. Lots of lands here. Thankfully, no trample yet. Oh my god, this hit though. Like, if they have trample, I'm cooked. Don't you. They do have the fight spell. That's going to drop my aura count drastically. Down to just 1, 2 after the turn. Here's a Hydra, a little late. Oh, as written. Spread our value out. This is really the only threat. Let's spread them out. We get 3 and up to 24. They're down to 25. We take their trample on the turn. So we should be good just to chump block. What do they top deck? Oh, it's a good thing we took that Hydra. Is the Chocobo doubles a double land? Oh, brutal. Playing another Choky Baki. Oh, we have fun. Sacrificing it. Going to absolute London with these +1 landfall triggers from Bill, as well as the Chocobo's self-inflicted counters. We have 24 life. We can take quite the hit. 19. Wow. Do you think that last card's trample? No way. That would be straight scripted. What you got, Willis? No attack. That's great. Another aura off the top. Thank you. And we get another one from the vendor for the win. Aura farming. Not too shabby. Okay, okay. Land is here. Creatures here. We have a lot of removal. And even potential protection. Interesting. Let's start out simple then. Ever 3. FOMO with a discard. Vivi eats the cauldron. Okay. Force FOMO to die. Hit for another 3. Okay, moving forward. Land out. There's a Vivi. Build up our protection. I want to go Scavenger, but hey, you can't always be a hero. Sometimes you just got to win the game. Pass over. Otterball Elite. That's actually a cool card, though. And finally, the Cauldron. Okay. Here's our aura. Oh! Smells like lethal. Here's a forced sacrifice. Good removal on this, eh? Oh, sorry. Did I get you? Oh, no! I mean, that'll work. You got Summoning Sickness, silly. Can't activate that mana. But you can get hit for 12! Uh-oh. Okay, I mean, creatures are here. Land is here. Roundabout way. Scavenger before our Hexmages, which we will double drop. Ah. It's a good start. Typically, I stack those up for Eriette, but she's not here, and I can't just play 1/1s. I need to at least block the FOMO. And if they remove it so I can't block it, the same as keeping our roll token and just having the 1/1 die. Right. I mean, I think that's probably fine. This can be a white source, I suppose. This gets rid of the other creature. And armor in. Hit for 4. Okay. Flood Maw is what I'm most worried about. okay. I mean, we've got a nice hit. I don't think it's enough, but... Hit for 8. It's not bad. We just, you know, prone to a removal spell here. 6 damage would take, you know, multiple red spells probably. But a single blue bounce spell would get it. Jace can do some stuff. Draw, discard, or plot. Planisphere. Planisphere? It blocks. They are plotting a talent. No, they did have it and they just used it last. That's brutal. Let's just do this. Take the draw. Six, and we're close. We're pretty close. Let's see if we can get there. Talent can grab the Flood Maw back. They have to... Oh, they already discarded the land. What did you draw? Okay, hopefully nothing. Up to 4/4, that's good. Another token. If that's another... Okay, just a land. Thank the Lord. Powering up, but this is definitely taking Flood Maw, right? Take the damage, no blocks. That's okay. Ah. At least it's something, Mac. We are so close. Down to 1. Right? If this was another aura, that would have been game. We're going to have to do some creative blocking here, I think. We might also just be Dex. There's a double combat through FOMO. And we only have 9. So we definitely have to block the token as many times as we can. I don't think we're getting out of this. Great match, though. Really close. Down to 1. And it was that Flood Maw. Just roasted our whole stack of auras. Brutal. Another one? Okay. So we're definitely dead. Because that attacks again, right? You dog. So close, though. Like, that's a good game of Magic. Fantastic. I love it.
First, no. Well, actually, we do have a creature. Let's keep it. Courtyard into our mage. Uh-oh. I wonder what deck this is. Let's get things started. Oh, that's not going to be good. And if they played the Toadstool, then we have Fungal Fortitude. It's got Toadstool in the background that we're slaying. Oh, I don't play this.
Take a swing. Mm-hmm. A little shelter off, I see. What did we even take with our shelter? I don't even remember. Oh, okay. Fun game we play. This is gonna give an extra 2 damage, right? And we already like they're never gonna get us with anything because of all the ward. So let's just power up. I just need a 4th land so we can double fungal. You see my other deck. All right. And they take the other one too, right? And that gives them their 2nd creature. And now I just need a 2nd black source untapped. Ooh, that's good. That's going to help a lot. Kind of. And we can still force it because we'll just choose the scavenger. And then they... Oh! That's the wrong card. That's the wrong card. That's supposed to be the sacrifice
On the
card.
draw, keeping 7.
I don't mind it. I mean, we have our 1-drop creature. Ready to rip. Let's go! Starting town in on 1 Hexmage. Right behind. I guess Courtyard could have went on 1, actually. I honestly didn't even notice it. In on 2. Let's just take a nice hit. Maybe we get an armor, right? I'm sure they have removal, though. Hold your breath. Oh, I mean, sometimes you get it, right? Sometimes you go get. Just leave it. No. Baby, I'm back. Down to 6. Close. Take me to the promised land? I'm clicking that button so hard right now. No! Dang it. Alright, I see you. Be cool if I came back twice. I don't care for the land. Another consoles. I'm gonna hold this. Could be walking into a trap at some point here. Rescue out. Not much, but close. That's gonna help. I can enchant my own creature. Just having this revelation. And still make them sacrifice. Wow. And that's pretty good though, right? No creature. I don't want to commit to it. Let's take the roll instead, right? More field webs. I forgot I was recording, in all honesty. This match is just dragging on. By golly. I'm going to wrap that up. I think they got us. I mean, they've got so much.
Kalidokali. On the draw. Nice land. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3. Really as good as it gets. FOMO. Okay, this is a popular deck. With Vivi. Yeah. Oh, this could probably be a black source. And, well, let's just get Vendor in play. Kind of slow, but what do you do? You should really be playing all your creatures at turn back. Like, Vendor should be a 3-drop, Vivi should be a 4-drop, so on and so forth. Yeah, okay, goodbye, Vendor. Is this a Geralt deck? No block. Very strong. Either way. Vivi, Cauldron. Ugh. So good. Eriette in the house. Eriette in the house. Hit for 1 and additional 1 off the top. Gaining 1 as well. Tying it up at 17. Our hand is, well, not great, but it's here. Another FOMO. Discard Vivi. Draw land. Play Cauldron. Am I right? No. Because you'll do 3 damage to it. I'll just take the 2. You can kill Hexmage if you want. Okay, yeah. Protection is here. Take the draw. Last turn. We're just going to maybe play it a little bit defensively, which I don't necessarily like, but it's what's happening because I don't want to give them like what, quad combat or something that's crazy. And you know they're going to do it. Drawing here. Land in tapped, surveilling to the grave. Enabling FOMO. If you get that lucky, I'll freak out. That's crazy! Just that they can't target it after. No block. Doing them 1 at a time is good. Let them have it to 12. And the last one. It's such a good card, right? Let's take our draw first. Because we'd like to find Sheltered by Ghosts. The thing is, we won't be able to block it. Kind of a bummer. to 11. We could have taken them down to 4, but then we're dead for sure. Needless to say, it's a good match in a fresh meta, right? I do enjoy. They want the win. They're thinking about it. Oh, that FOMO's good. Oh, there's the Cauldron. The game breaker. Then FOMO gets Vivi. Ugh, gross. Now they go infinite. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Dang. Because it can just sacrifice itself, right? Great game. The Vivi Cauldron, like, oh, we're going to ban all these cards, just not the expensive ones. Just not the ones people paid money for.
Well, alrighty then. Tough games up in Mythic, I see. Absolutely. Got to play against the best if you want to be the best. And I do think that this deck has a chance. Could the land be optimized here a little bit? I think so. Do I want to run a land that can create tokens? I definitely think so. A lot more control than there was in the old meta. Honestly, a lot of field wipes that we ran into, and you know that's something that can dominate us. I also wouldn't mind something that could maybe bring all of our auras back from the grave. That could be cool. Is there something that does that, right? There's some cards here. Consoles, Deadweight, Rest in Peace, Power Suit, Invasion, Victor. Victor maybe goes in the deck. I don't know. He's pretty cool. He doesn't beat Eriette, though. Dancers, Angelic Destiny maybe could be cool, too. But a little expensive. And then Archon, just base power and toughness would push up. But I don't think that's a big... I think we just keep it light, you know, and go faster with it, right? Yeah, nothing here that... And we made this before we played, of course, but I would love to see some recursion on those auras. Let me know if you have any ideas. I don't even know. I'd have to go like searching for it, right? Aside from that, I think it's pretty close. Maybe we incorporate some of those 4-mana cards as well, but I just like to keep like things low to the ground. You know me, right? So thank you for watching. I hope you have a magical day. Leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and then, you know, we can do this all again, right? But most importantly, have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon in the next. Take care.